teams they bounced in the playoffs. The Memphis Grizzlies, no Steph Curry, so Klay Thompson and company going to have to hold down the fort, and company includes this man, Jordan Poole, knocking down a three-pointer here. Then Poole does it again. He was 3 of 5 from range in the opening quarter. He had 17 points in the first. Golden State up by 7 at that point. Later in the first, just watch Ja Morant explode to the hole and just hang in the air to get the layup here. Tough play up and over the lengthy James Wiseman. Nicely done. Then Morant gets in the lane for a little floater. That's an evolution of his game. Golden State still up by 8 though, and Jordan Poole still scoring. This pushes the lead to 15, 52-37. Morant pulling up for the long two late in the second quarter. Then Morant drives to the rim for the huge slam try. An absolutely massive miss. This would have torn down the house. No good though. Morant, 22 points in the first half on 10 of 6. Golden State did lead by 5 at the half. Third quarter, Klay Thompson, 3, cash. He had 24 points on the game. Golden State up by 8. Later in the third, it's Poole pulling up for the mid-range jumper and one. He would miss the free throw, something he rarely does. On the other end, Ja Morant, baseline reverse. He had 36 points. Golden State's lead down to 3. Poole making a tough floater in the lane, a little up and under move. He had 32 points in the game. Golden State back up in front by 14. Ty Jerome now driving to the bucket, gets the layup to go. It's 99-82 late in the third. Ja Morant misses a 3 here. Draymond Green, always aware, heaves this up to Moses Moody on the other end. Eventually, huge slam, and Steph Curry absolutely going wild. Ja Morant now finding Jaren Jackson for 3. Jaren Jackson knocks it down, and Jordan Poole receives his second technical foul. He's ejected from the game. At this point, it's 106-89, but plenty of time left. Draymond Green to Klay Thompson. Mid-range jumper is money. He receives a technical foul for taunting. Warriors lead the league in technical fouls at this point. His calendar, and what a day in Dallas it was. The unveiling of the Dirk Nowitzki statue. He and his family in attendance for the game. It's Luka taking on LeBron. That's the Mavericks and the Lakers, and LeBron doing some serious work in the first half. Nice little lefty lay-in there. Then LeBron flips it off the glass with the reverse. Then James to Westbrook, sharing, corner 3, money. LeBron, how about these numbers? 18 points, 11, third quarter. 3 starting to fall for Dallas. This one is Tim Hardaway Jr. knocking it down off the dish from Luka. Then Christian Wood hits from the corner. Then it's Doncic driving and kicking it to Hardaway Jr. in the corner, and Dallas goes up by 2 after this one. Then Doncic giving it up, and when he gives it up, he gets it right back, and that's trouble for the defense as he just powers his way inside for 2. Later in the third quarter, Tim Hardaway Jr. pumps, resets, and nails the 3. That's 9 third quarter threes for Dallas. They're up 82-65. Dirk loving it. Doncic now hanging, missing, but gets the offensive board, fakes the pass, then lays it up and in. Watch this one more time. The Mavs had 51 third quarter points, most for any team in any quarter this season. That's tied for the most in Dallas history. LeBron in the fourth. Transition, spin, just bowls his way to the bucket for the lay-in plus the foul. That's 12 straight points for the Lakers from LeBron. Christian Wood on the other end, just hanging around, and then throwing down 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, 2 blocks for Wood. Luka with the dagger, 32 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, and Dallas gets the win on Dirt of the NBA on Christmas Day. There's Carmelo Anthony in the house as the Knicks take on the Philadelphia 76ers, and Jalen Brunson dumps the ball off to Julius Randle. He knocks down a 3 later in the first. It's Randle knocking down a step-back 3, still first quarter. Jalen Brunson now driving in the paint, knocks down the little fading jumper, 12-4 at that point. Still first quarter, still the Knicks. Julius Randle gets the steal. Mitchell Robinson picks it up, gets the ball ahead quickly to Emmanuel, and Emmanuel quickly lays it in. New York up by 14. Jalen Brunson gets a rebound and immediately goes full court for Julius Randle. And you get the idea. The Knicks looking good early on. Randle, 35 points, 8 rebounds. Knicks up by a dozen. James Harden, pick and roll to perfection here to a cutting Joel Embiid as that pass, and Embiid gets the layup and the foul. He'd make the free throw. Jalen Brunson turns it over. Shake Milton picks it up, fires a desperation half-court shot, try and beat the halftime buzzer on. Joel Embiid driving hard into the paint, throws down the big jam. Still 3-point lead for the Knicks. D'Anthony Melton knocks down the three-pointer, making him 5 of 5 from deep so far in the game. Later in the third, it's R.J. Barrett, coast to coast, finishes with the nice spin move and finger roll for the layup. Knicks up by 9. James Harden knocks down the step back three plus the foul. He'd make the free throw. He had 29 points and 13 assists, and it's a 1-point game. Now Harden to George Niang. He knocks down a three, and the Sixers get their first lead of the game. D'Anthony Melton kicks it over to Niang. He knocks down another three. It's 108 to 100. Philly up. Then Melton misses a three, but look who is there. Joel Embiid is too big and too strong. Knocks it in. 35 points. The two-time defending NBA MVP Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets taking on the Phoenix Suns. There's Jokic getting the putback layup to go, plus the foul. He'd make the free throw. He had 15 points in the first quarter. Denver up 11-2. Still in the first. Devin Booker gets hurt running up the court and leaves the game. He would not return. You're going to want to stick and stay with NBA.com for any updates on his condition. The early word is a little groin issue. Second quarter, Landry Shamet, corner three, goes down. Then Chris Paul to guess who? Landry Shamet, three more. Phoenix at the half, up 57-51. Then in the third quarter, Jokic heading. Jokic up top, and he takes his time, just pulls on the three. He had 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in the third quarter alone. Nuggets on the break, Contavious Caldwell-Pope up to Aaron Gordon for the alley-oop jam, just a tremendous dunk. Jamal Murray now circling around for the three. We're less than 4 to go in the fourth quarter. Jokic handing it off to Murray for 3 more. This puts Denver in front with just over 3 minutes to go. It's 108-107. Chris Paul to Landry Shamet. He hits a 3. He had 31 big points, doing good work with Devin Booker out. Phoenix up by 3. Now Murray driving in. This to tie the game with the one-handed stuff. Beautifully done. Murray, 26 points in the game. Drives in, and boy, this is just a little handy mid-range jumper. He had 41 points, 15 rebounds, 15 assists on the game. Then Chris Paul finds DeAndre Ayton for the layup on the other end. That makes it 124-123. Aaron Gordon with the humongous, and I mean humongous, and one poster dunk on Landry Shamet. It's an and one poster. He missed the free throw, but this is a dunk of the year possibility. Now, Landry Shamet with a chance to tie the game. Suns down 3. He pulls up on a 3, can't get it to go, and in the end, Denver gets the win. Your final score, 128. Semifinals, and just like last year, Giannis and the Bucks playing without their all-star Chris Middleton. Jason Tatum and company advanced last year in this matchup. How would they do today? Well, the Celtics starting off hot. Al Horford hits his second three of the first quarter. Then Jason Tatum pulls up from deep. That goes down. Then it's Jaylen Brown's turn. He hits a deep 3 over the Bucks' Pat Connaughton, and Boston's up 19-12. Still in the first quarter, it's Giannis with the fake, and no one is stopping this freight train as he throws it down. Boston's lead at 5, though, and Jason Tatum playing well. Takes the hit from Giannis and still manages to make the layup. It's a 7-point advantage for Boston. Giannis now hitting the turnaround over Grant Williams. He had 27 points and 9 rebounds and easily gets that shot off over Williams. Frenetic first quarter ends with a buzzer beater by Sam Hauser from deep. Boston up by 8. We're in the second quarter quickly. Jason Tatum meets Giannis at the rim and wins this round with a dunk over the Greek Freak. Look at that extension on the replay. Drew Holiday steals the ball from Tatum, keeps the Bucks around, and then finally lays that one from third quarter. Jason Tatum getting hot. Step back 3, then Tatum gets Brook Lopez going backwards and hits the jumper. Then Tatum strong to the bucket for the lay-in. Then it's Tatum with the jumper over Holiday. He had 41 points, 20 in the third. Boston up by 9. Still third quarter. Grayson Allen Beats the Tatum closeout, throws it down with the left hand. It's 97-86 though, Boston in front. Jaylen Brown hits a three at the top of the key. Then it's Brown with the pump fake. He hits the mid-range jumper. He had 13 in the quarter, 29 in the game.